Hello, everybody. It is the ghost of Joan Ely once again. I have one more piece for you. It's called the Perfectionist Piece, the Perfectionism Piece. You want to be perfect because then you feel like other people will treat you nice, that they'll never hurt you if you're perfect, that if you always please other people, if you're perfect and whole and everything is right with you, if you're, powerful beyond belief, no one can hurt you. It's false, and we believe this. Oh, yawns are such good medicine. So, I want you guys to think about this perfectionism piece to what I was talking about earlier, to the idea that you are somehow, how do I say it? The idea that you are somehow feeling bad about feeling bad, that when you recognize a good feeling you want to release, you beat yourself up for having it, right? That when you realize you have control over your emotions, when you realize you have control over your life, well, then you say, I should have it all perfect. I should clean up all of my messes inside and out. I should clean up all of my negativity. I should, right? It's a way of making progress and getting into a better place with yourself and feeling really good inside of yourself and feeling really powerful inside of yourself and feeling so good and then making it feel bad. What? No, don't do that. It's about having the wonderful things that you want all the time and allowing yourself to be imperfect. You're growing. Every growing thing is in process. You can't be perfect and be alive. It's one of the poisons that, people drip into each other or force into each other. But it's false. You can let it go. Allow yourself to not be perfect. Just don't be upset when you catch yourself being upset. When you say, oh, I'm doing so good creating good feelings in myself and creating positive momentum. Fine. There's going to be friction. A train pulling in one direction, as Abraham Hicks says, is going to do great. You'll have friction with the rails, and as they heat up, you might have more friction. I don't know. As you go through weather and as you go through curves and uphills and all this stuff, your speed is going to change. You're going to go faster and slower and all that. But you are perfect without having to prove it, without having to be perfect. It sounds contradictory, but the idea is that you are perfectly imperfect. You are perfect as a growing, never ending being. If you stopped growing so you could be perfect, you'd be dead. You wouldn't be expanding. You wouldn't be infinite. You wouldn't be growing. So no one wants to be perfect. The concept of perfect, of having no flaws, is the concept of being dead. It's the concept of never having desires of where to grow next. The idea of perfectionism is the antithesis of infinity. Infinity is always expanding, it's always getting bigger. Otherwise, it wouldn't be infinity, right? Because within the concept of infinity is that little kid who says, infinity plus one. Oh, yeah, infinity plus one, Inside that concept of the biggest thing you can imagine is you imagining it bigger and bigger all the time. So, perfectionism is the exact opposite of what you want. And feeling bad about noticing something you'd like to change or some direction you'd like to grow in or noticing that things are not exactly the way you'd like them to be, well, that's the thing. If you use perfectionism to hurt yourself and feel bad when you have an awareness, you're hurting yourself for awareness and you can't grow. So please, please, please release yourself from this shit. It's just poison. It's just ideas that people have come up with in order to hurt themselves and others, and we can just let them all go. When you notice perfectionism in yourself, don't feel bad about it either. Just say, wow, here's something I can let go of. Here's something I could just let go of all the time. It's an easy decision. I don't need to hold on to this one at all. I can always let go of perfectionism and always feel better. You know, it's a simple, easy thing. And rejoice, be happy in the idea that you have these wonderful, wonderful awarenesses and insights and inspirations every day, and that you grow and that you have awareness, new awareness all the time of even better and better and better things and possibilities and choices and wonderful options to choose from the smorgasbord of life. So when you see all that, just be happy, happy. Just be glad. Oh gosh, here's something I never want to choose. I won't waste any energy thinking about perfectionism. I could just let go of it. You know? That's an easy, easy thing to let go of. Like racism. I've always felt that racism is the dumbest thing ever, and it's so easy to let go of it, right? You know? Bullying or groupthink. There's certain things that we have, you know, as humans in our culture that are just so easy to see that they're wrong and let go of them. You know? Other decisions might be a little more complex, but some of these are super easy. Let's just all be great to each other. Let's stop trying to hold other people back so we can get ahead. Let's just all get ahead, because if we stopped fighting each other, we'd all be ahead. And then we wouldn't have to compete, and then we could all have everything we want, right? The world is big enough for all of us to have everything we want, and we don't have to fight. There is no scarcity of resources, of money, of opportunity, of attractive people, whatever it is you desire. There is no scarcity of that. Um, you know, the more we fight each other, the less resources we have, the fewer attractive people we have, all that stuff. So let yourself just rise up. Let yourself just feel good all the time, and don't feel scared or bad about feeling good or bad. It's an art, and I'll be with you all the way where we both learn how to practice it better and better every day. Love you. Bye bye.